Welcome everyone to a serious mating podcast with our hosts, myself, Picanio, our lovely host, Toho, and our not so lovely host, the Clumsy King. Welcome everyone.
Why did you say me last though?
I think you know. I think it's very clear. I think it's
Why
clear.
do I get introduced last?
I don't want to say it, but like I think there's one person who didn't put as much effort into their appearance and their suit as the others. I think me and Toho have a very nice and classy shirt, and Toho's got a tie. You have just a like, what is that? Did you get that?
We have the same headphones. We're bros. Toho's got like razors.
It's beauty before age. Everyone knows that.
Yes, and Clumsy is very old. So welcome everyone to the first installment of a serious mating podcast. This has been an idea that me and Clumsy have been floating around for a while, and we figured we'd bring our son along for the journey. Now, Clumsy,
Who's got custody?
For right now you do, because he can't legally leave the country and come into the United States because of the quarantine.
That's
but
right.
Clumsy, you came up with this name. Where did you get the idea for a serious mating?
Yeah.
I just basically thought in my think lab of scientists, the stupidest name I could come up with.
Obviously.
That makes sense.
Yes,
so
obviously.
A serious is where the jackets come in, because we're serious.
Yes.
I may have sweatpants on under this, but we're serious. So we got the jackets. Toho's got the tie because we went the extra mile.
Yeah,
I got the
I like that. I respect that. I respect it.
Deacon has a beard.
Yeah, that's
the mating bit is a double entendre
because we're
of
mates.
the Australian word mate.
Yeah,
and also the boink act of people
of mating.
Boinking.
Of mating. Who knows? Maybe stuff will take a weird turn on some of the podcasts. Yeah. We don't know how this is going to go. This is all about experimentation, learning a bit about ourselves, learning a bit about you. We're gonna get freaky sometimes. I don't know, what might happen. Maybe some serious mating happens. A swear jar? A swear jar.
Should we have a swear counter?
Okay.
Of how many times?
Okay.
Because we obviously want to keep this like monetizable.
I don't think we're at any point we were going to be monetized.
But for the future,
yeah, of course.
Future thinker.
Okay, all right. That'll be left up to the fans. Do you guys leave down in the comments how many times we swear? Which probably won't be a lot.
I'm gonna keep a counter here.
All right, whatever. You don't trust our fans, I see. So yeah, speaking about not being able to leave the country, how you boys been holding up over there? How's life in the whole quarantine treating you?
Our shops are open, like non-essential buying is opening up again next week. I don't know if that's the same for you, Toho.
Is it next week?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
For us.
Really?
And I know that you live in near New York. I don't know if I can dox you.
No, it's fine. But yeah, nowhere, not for a while, is going to be opening up besides essential businesses, which it's been getting pretty crazy. So,
and they reckon that overseas travel won't happen until next September, which is crazy.
That's pretty crazy to think about. I didn't really foresee this being such a long time frame on all of this, honestly.
Lucky no one's fiance is a travel agent. Am I right, guys?
Ooh, rough. Well,
peaking for a year now.
Oh, dude, you probably wouldn't have anyway. But yeah,
shout out to Kelly. She's probably the only one listening to this right now.
Yeah. Maybe with people being inside, they might. Who knows?
It's been told pretty Kelly crazy about this, and I made her promise she'd listen to it.
All right, so be our one Spotify listener. Great. It's been pretty crazy over here. Nothing is going to be opening up in the foreseeable future. I think some states are trying to push opening their non-essential businesses up in the upcoming months, and a lot of places have been getting like backlash depending on what they're really talking about doing. I don't really foresee New Jersey opening up for a few months. I think ours has got extended through at least a month from now. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I haven't left my house in weeks, and that's honestly pretty normal for me, except for the fact that I'm not working. Like, life's pretty much the same as it would have been. But yeah, good on you guys for being able to open up. You crazy Australians, you're not afraid, I guess.
I thought it was going to hit Australia hardest because no one follows any rules here whatsoever.
Yeah, you guys don't have laws, right? Like, any laws?
Like, literally no laws.
Dang, that's crazy. Wow.
The only law is the law of no laws in Australia.
Wow. No laws. A lawless country. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Like I have found myself like losing track of what day it is. Honestly, if it wasn't for
Very
uploading on YouTube, I would have no like track of time like whatsoever. So like, God. So how long has
Is that a
places
stab
been
at me?
closed like for you guys?
Did you just stab at me?
What? What? Oh,
Did you
yeah.
just-
Well, I mean, that's your own stat. All right. You should probably get back to uploading or sometime. You know. But
What, just
how?
because I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks? I'm still a YouTuber, right, guy? I'm still relevant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back on track. It was end of Feb, I think, when everything started to lock down.
Really? You guys started closing
I
down
think
around
so.
February?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
I was going
we
to
started
uni
closing a
stuff
little later
until-
after that. Yeah. It's been a while. That's
World's been crazy, guys.
yeah.
It has.
Been
Yeah.
post for reals
Yes.
crazy.
I'm just kind of glad I graduated out of college right as this happened, so I didn't have to deal with any of the online stuff, which actually seems crazy.
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
imagine having to do
So-
a call with my professor in my house. Like, you expect me
Can't
to wear
relate.
pants during that? Like, absolutely not. Like, man,
Is this the theme of our podcast? Because we're really serious right now.
we're very
Are
serious.
we gonna switch over to something like really lighthearted, like mating?
Oh, dude, if you want to get into mating, I can get into some mating. You want to get into some mating?
Yeah.
Is it mating time? I think it's
I-
mating time. All right, so
Okay, an assignment for everyone for the next podcast is everyone has to read the Kama Sutra.
what is that?
Yeah.
That's
What is
the
that?
Indian sex book.
What? You think I know how to read?
Hang
Wait,
on.
is
How
that
do
the
you
right
know
one?
that? How do you know that?
Why do you know? Why do you just know random
How do I
sex
know
facts?
that? Wait,
all right.
that's the Kama Sutra, right? I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check.
Yeah, it sounds professional enough to me. All right, yeah. Well, is this a book club now? We're gonna come back
Yeah.
talking about. All right, cool. That's dope.
Boning and groaning, you know.
Yeah, just boning and groaning. All right, so for speaking of mating, a reoccurring thing we want to get into is hard-hitting questions from the internet, and obviously the source of hard-hitting questions is you guys. So we're gonna need you to leave some hard-hitting questions for some good old debate about. It could be about like mating. It could be about anything. It could be serious topics. It could be whatever you want. Leave them in the comments. Tweet them at us. Whatever. But since this is the first one and we didn't really do any kind of like work beforehand in this, we just kind of put on suits and started recording. I took the
Jackets,
liberty
dude.
of getting us a very intricate, deep question to really provoke some good old thought in our thinking
I'm ready.
noggins. All right.
I'm
So
ready.
my question for both of you lovely gentlemen today and this week, would you rather have 17 testicles or one testicle the size of a coconut? Your thoughts?
Okay. I want to start this off. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have 17,
Mhm.
does that mean that you've got 17 individual shots?
Well,
Hey Toho, you know that's not how testicles work.
I didn't.
Hey, I
I didn't
was
know we were
just
gonna get
asking,
into the anatomy of things, but yeah, no. So that's. I don't think that's how balls work.
You only have 2 shots right now, Toho.
Is that? Is it-
That's a question for another podcast.
Because that's how mafia works.
I think it's a question for your doctor. So yeah, no, that's not. So would you rather
It
just
would
have?
be, I think coconut-sized testicle would be more of a brag than 17 testicles.
Yeah, I think 17 would just kind of look weird, honestly. Like, it would be so odd to handle. Like, imagine you're going to, and then like you grab it, right? Or like somebody
wanna
grabs it,
imagine, though.
sometimes,
Okay, can I have another question for you
Uh-huh.
about the 17 testicles. Have you ever had your, let's call them bungee cords,
yeah.
like kind of twist or anything like that?
Oh, dude.
Imagine the chance from having 2 testicles to 17 testicles. That's 17 bungee cords that could overlap.
That is a lot of overlap.
That
yeah.
sounds like the
Terrible.
worst thing in the world.
That actually sounds terrible. Yeah, that's a good point. I was just thinking about like how odd it would feel to like touch. Like imagine just grabbing a sack of marbles, and like you can feel each individual marble and kind of like shift them around a bit. But like that sounds even worse from like a medical standpoint. As the on-staff medical professional, that'd be hella not lit, dude. To like get 17
Either
twists
way,
in a bunch.
It's bad.
It's
a free
bad,
world
yeah.
record at the end of
And,
the day,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Either one would be a world record, I think. But like, imagine this, right? You're like walking home from a late night at work, right? It's dark. You get grabbed into an alleyway. This dude's like, "Give me your money," and then you just whip out your one coconut-sized testicle and just bash him in the ankles. That dude's down for the count. All right. I think.
Give me your money.
Yeah.
Like, I have something to show you first.
That is the ultimate self-defense. Like, nobody's
Wouldn't that
gonna
be
mess with you. I mean,
one
if you
big coconut.
if you train hard enough, I think you'll just, I think you can do anything.
Train? How do you train for a coconut-sized testicle?
I think that's a question for your doctor, really, but like it involves a lot of push-ups, I believe. But yeah, once you get that down, I think you could really do anything with that, like self-defense, magic tricks, circus acts, having problems walking. There's a lot of like, I think one coconut-sized testicle is the way to go, because like that seems pretty cool. And like, again, I don't think it'd feel weird, like as opposed to the bag of marbles again. I think one would just feel kind of normal, although it'd be a little hard to walk, even though I think it'd be hard to walk either way, but
I agree 100% with your hypothesis.
are we on a consensus,
why we're all
doctors?
fellas.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What if you have 17 and you just get the other ones removed?
Well, that's not the
Relax.
Toho
thing.
will no longer be in this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with the coconut then.
Yeah,
Go with the
that's like you're set in
pressure,
stone for
peer
this
pressure.
for the rest of your life. You can't get it removed. You can't get any surgery done. You're stuck with those 17 individual marble balls in your sack. All right,
coconut. Oh my
and you're gonna
Wouldn't
live with
someone
that.
look down there? Wouldn't they just look down there and be like, dude, that dude's packing? Like,
Yeah, it'd be a
I'm gonna-
massive
Oh.
coconut-sized testicle.
What if it was
coconut.
What if it was 17 testicles, like but shrunk down to fit to take up the same amount of space as 2 testicles? But you like
That
feel
feels-
around there and you can
Oh.
definitely feel like there's little seeds,
Uh,
like 17 little
like-
tiny marbles.
like a tiny bag of peas? That's terrible. I don't know. Yeah, no,
But
But
I
you
think
still
I'm-
got the bungee cords.
yeah, I'm still going with the one overly sized coconut.
Kahona.
Yeah, coconut. Yes. All right. I think as 3 scholars we can come to a conclusion on that. So yeah, make sure to leave us your hard-hitting questions down below in the comments, and we'll offer our scholarly advice, because we're 3 wise men. Honestly,
We get a
we've
lot
seen
of we get a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah,
A
we
lot
got
more mileage than I thought we were gonna get. So
out of our
ask us
coconuts. Yeah. We can really go into detail, like overly amounts of detail on your questions. If you're having any life issues, let us know. All right, we can solve all of them. Honestly,
every week, individually, all of us are gonna bring like topics that we want to talk about, and the one I chose today, specifically for me, that I want to hear what you guys have to say, is aliens. Okay.
Aliens.
all right. I didn't know you were
Aliens.
like into that. All right, you little space
I'm
guy.
in-
You like space?
No, not probing. Okay, so what I wanted to do was to get your take on what you would think. What do you think alien invasion would look like? Do you think it'd be peaceful? Do you think it'd be like aggressive?
Hmm.
Do you think they would ask questions, or they would just like we'd see a blink of light in space and then like, oh, now we're all have pickaxes and we're on Mars, like
Just
getting
mining away.
Mars,
They would
getting
just
Mars
take us
car.
over immediately. All right.
Yeah.
I think as the resident scientist, I'll take this first. I think that obviously I don't think they would make contact first. I think it'd be a rookie move. I don't think anybody capable of doing like long distance interdimensional space time travel stuff is gonna like come in and be like, hey, what's up, guys? No, they're gonna spy on us. It's gonna be like your creepy neighbor like looking in. All right, they're gonna be
you think
looking
the
at
government's
us.
bad.
Just
Wait
reckon
till you
they're
get a
already
hold of the
here.
aliens.
the
They're
aliens.
already here.
They're already here.
They're already spying on
Uh-huh.
us now.
So, where were you born? Where is your planet of Earth?
Are
I
you
was
claiming
born
that
in
our
Australia.
sun is an alien? Toho, look me in the eyes. If you were an alien, would you tell us?
Maybe.
All right. Well,
And
Toho,
that is definitive proof that Toho is an alien.
Toho, theoretically,
As
if
far
you
as
were
I'm
an alien, what would you do to invade Earth? Would you come in all peacefully? I wouldn't. Would you ask questions? Would you just come in swinging?
Have you guys seen the movie Arrival. I believe it's called Arrival.
No, I'm very uncultured. I've not seen that.
It's a movie.
That's a movie.
So, okay, so basically, there's like this really weird alien. I don't even know what to call it. It's like an orb thing.
Is it your autobiography?
And the,
Because you're an alien? You alien son of a bitch? Huh? Yeah, keep going, you alien son of a bitch. Yeah, tell us about your
and
aliens.
the humans go into like this little house thing that the alien's in, and this alien doesn't talk or anything, but it changes shape to contact with the humans, and it's basically trying to figure out whether the humans are friendly or not.
So it's like shape shifting and like spying on us at the same time. I think that that's
it's-
like
it's a good film.
Think it'd be like that?
I think that
Well,
like
yeah.
that general idea is like what would happen. Like they would definitely like try and get some information on us before making contact. So maybe they are. Maybe they're looking at us right now and they're looking at our planet and they're like, wow, that shit's fucked up right now. We're gonna come back in like another 50 to 100 years and see how they're doing now, or if they've just all died. Because honestly, I think if aliens try to make contact now, they would probably just avoid us at all costs because they realize
And
our whole
close the game
planet,
as soon as-
yeah, are just like on fire. And
Are they
they want
in
nothing to do with us.
What if?
Are they in Area 51? Are they in Area 51?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me put forward a question to you, sweet Toho, and Pecan, not so sweet. What if we are in the aliens Area 51? What if Earth is in aliens 51?
Oh.
So what if we are their experiment? Like what?
So
what if
kind
they
of like a Matrix
what if
type
they
deal.
made
Like
us?
we're all in a simulation.
like in the Alien movie, Prometheus?
Mm.
If you've seen that.
Again, I haven't seen it. I'm very uncultured.
Well, the aliens, I haven't seen this in a long time, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Prometheus alien dudes made the humans.
They
And
made
then-
all the humans. So
Like
like,
they made human life. Like they created the humans.
The humans.
what? So you think we were like created by aliens and put on here as like what? It's like some kind of test, some kind of experiment?
Yeah.
Huh.
If
Ah.
you just replace Adam, Eve, and God with Adam, Eve, and alien.
I mean, there's a theory because like we wouldn't really be able to know for sure unless we found aliens eventually. But like the amount of time it takes to travel in space and like get signals back, like we wouldn't know like in our lifetimes. I don't think. But I mean, there's no real way to
In
disprove that.
War
I
of the
guess.
Worlds, they travel through lightning.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
War
What
of
if
the-
they can
War of the
travel
Worlds
through
could
light
happen.
beams?
I'm still convinced that War of the Worlds is going to happen one day. I don't know about you
I don't know.
guys.
The world's kind of going to hell right
I'm-
now, so who knows? Anything's possible.
I'm 100% convinced that Toho's an alien, but like above
Oh yeah,
everything
you
else.
alien son of a bitch. But that's fine. You know, we need a third for the podcast, so we're gonna keep him on, even if he's gonna probe us afterwards. It's fine. Honestly, that's the mating part. You know, we have to have it in one podcast. You know, once a podcast, somebody's got to
Are you
get
saying
probed.
we have an intergalactic podcast?
Dude.
I satisfy the galactic requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have, like forget
we can
like
legally
Spotify and
100%
Apple.
without any repercussions say we have an intergalactic podcast.
Exactly.
The
yeah.
number one intergalactic podcast
Yeah.
on the market.
Forget like
You're
branching
welcome.
out to Spotify and Apple. We're going out to other galaxies. All right. We're the first podcast to go into space until Elon Musk does his podcast, I guess. But
True.
yeah, I think that like aliens is definitely possible. Like I think it's kind of ignorant to think that, you know, there's not anything out there because the universe is always constantly expanding. So like even if nothing exists at this moment, like technically something could exist in the future, you know? Like, and we would just never know because it might be so far away
Maybe
from us.
We would be the aliens in that case if we're more technologically advanced. By
What
the
if
time
we
they
were?
make it to our point, we will be at the next level where we can go into travel.
Or what if there
just,
is
like,
like an
Drill them
Advanced,
like,
like,
just, like in their planet, like yeah, like
or maybe we just
whatever.
have like a nice
Spaceship probe.
relationship. So we're gonna be doing the probing. I'm gonna.
Do you really think humans would be like, "Hey, aliens,
How's it going?
What up?"
How's it going? You want to
If
be buds?
if we're above them, we will squash them like ants. Could that be the human way, dude?
Yeah, that is kind of true, honestly. Yeah. I mean, we're not making a good case for ourselves if there are aliens out there watching right now. Like, what if the aliens, like, source of finding contact is, like, going on YouTube and finding a
They type-
podcast to listen to.
They type intergalactic podcasts.
and then they find ours. And then they're like, yeah, maybe we just kill these guys. We just, planet's not worth anything. Let's just go to the next
If we
solar
tried
system.
to like be cool with the aliens, we'd probably cough on them and they'd die anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Humans do be stupid.
if they wanted to make contact now, I think they would just avoid us because everything's kind of fucked right now. So I don't think we're going to meet
Yeah.
aliens anytime soon. But who knows? 2020 has been goddamn crazy, honestly. Like, none of this is what I thought that this year would be. I thought we were all going to have a great time. I was going to get to marry Clumsy in New York. That didn't happen. And since then, it's been kind of crazy.
We almost kissed though.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. We almost started
couple
this
of times.
podcast in New York. We were going to record
Yeah, our first episode was going to be in New York.
like, yeah. But that didn't happen because I kind of forgot, honestly. I just kind of
I
forgot.
also forgot. You know, I
We do
also
that a
took
lot.
cooking hats to make Cooking with Clumsy.
Really? Oh, I would have liked to do that. I'm totally still like on board to steal your idea and just make my own cooking show. So that would have been really cool if I could have seen like how you did it behind the scenes, so I could like, do it myself.
It's magical, dude.
Mm.
Also,
learn
I
the
need
magic.
to edit that video still. Sorry.
Yeah, you got a lot of editing, but it's okay because we're all chilling. Well, I guess I'm chilling at home, but yeah,
We've
you
got nowhere
get it
else
out, I'm
to
sure.
be.
Yeah, we're
So,
all just chilling. We're
Did
three
you
dudes.
guys bring questions to the table as well?
Yeah,
Why?
this question that I've got that I didn't steal from Toho, that we actually were going to use when we first tried to start this podcast because we actually did shoot an episode a while ago. It just never came to life because, again, I kind of just forgot about it. But like, I wanted
That's
to
gonna be
like go
everyone,
into yeah, I just want to go into like why we all started YouTube, which is like kind of like a bigger question. But I was thinking about like why we wanted to start a podcast, and I guess it kind of comes back to the same reason for me.
Boredom.
Bored. Yeah, we're bored. We
Well,
have nothing else
wait.
to do.
Can we start it first by, how long were you watching YouTube for before you started? And was there
Oh,
like a
God.
specific genre or person that you just watch and you were just like, damn, I want to give it a go?
I think I'd been watching YouTube for like 3 or 4 years before I started because I made the channel in like 2015. It was like the first year that I was in college, and I was just in college, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I didn't like what I was doing in college, and like I started the channel. I didn't really upload for a while, but I started in 2015. I've been watching really just gaming stuff on YouTube for like years before that, and it was pretty much like Let's Plays. Like I started off watching like the very early stage of Let's Plays where it was pretty much just gameplay, like not even webcam sometimes. It was just some person commenting like over like Fallout New Vegas or something, or like Call of Duty, and like I
Call
just
of
kept
Duties.
watching. Yep, just those live commentaries, throwbacks. God, I used to
I
watch
started
those.
with CNANers.
Yeah, a good OG. I think he was one of like the first people who I saw that did like funny moments type videos where it was like cut up and
Yeah.
edited.
But
think
that was
that was
also
big.
insanely good at games.
Yeah. I think for me, one of the first people I started watching was like Markiplier for like the Let's Play, like more humorous type commentary, and like primarily doing like horror stuff too. I think he was like
Yeah.
one of the first that I started watching like 2013 or something like that. So I've been watching it for like a while before I finally decided that I wanted to make a channel myself. I don't know. How long were you watching for, Clumsy?
I mean, I'm almost identical to everything you've said, so I feel like it's a waste of time me saying it. But I just tried out real life, and I was like, this ain't it, Chief. So
Mhm.
I just wanted, I don't know, I just wanted to make stuff with my
Yeah.
hands. Like,
Yeah.
just
I
make
think
my siblings laugh all my life, so
Yeah, I think everyone's
wanted
got
to-
that like creative side that they want, and like everybody has a hobby, right? Like everyone does something creative, like even if you're an accountant or something, like everyone wants to do something that like expresses themselves creatively because everyone has that side to them. So like I think it was just
the last
me looking
the
to
last
do
couple of
something like
years is like the time to monetize your hobby. Like everyone
Pretty
is
much,
trying
yeah.
to monetize their hobby. Whether you do fitness stuff, whether you crush things in a heavy press machine, like just everyone is trying to monetize what they like doing, which is good.
Yeah. It does like it does kind of kill like a bit of your just natural enjoyment for the hobby, I think. Like that's why I don't want to make like all my content about every aspect of my life. Like I enjoy fitness, but I don't want to make content about that. But I think like it is good to like you can make a job out of your hobby and still enjoy it though. It's just like once you take it to a certain point, then it like becomes like a thing of like, oh, this is more of like a career rather than a hobby. But I still enjoy like playing games and stuff. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna not enjoy doing that, and I enjoy editing too. And if I ever stopped enjoying that, then I'd probably just stop doing YouTube, honestly. But I really enjoy it. Yeah, what about you, Toho? What was your time frame?
Well, so I'm a little bit younger than you guys. So
What,
it's
what were
probably
your
a bit different.
plays like, Toho?
Yeah, what were your younger days?
Well, I grew up with a actually, did you guys have a Nintendo DS back in the day?
Yeah.
Did I
Tell
have
me
a
you guys
Nintendo
have one of
DS?
these. Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe I'm okay. I'm a little bit older than what most people are.
I'm 7 years older than you, Toho.
Okay.
I was using toilet paper before you.
That was my first console, actually, the toilet paper.
I really hit onto, or started watching YouTube through the Minecraft days. I don't know if you guys were ever a fan. Must have been
Yeah.
like
I was.
2013,
Back
2014.
before the food bar was introduced.
Yeah. Like CNA's like first video on the game I saw, and I was like,
Yeah,
I need to
CNET
play
has made
this
that game.
for real.
Okay.
Like I feel like a lot of people checked it out. But yeah, what? So you started off in like Minecraft videos?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with CNANs. I think that's a little bit before my time, possibly. But
So
I
who was
was
like you? Who were you watching in
I wanted to
Minecraft?
crawl through. I've never wanted to
Okay.
crawl through a webcam and punch someone
Oh my
so much in my whole life.
So like,
So I
who
was
were you
watching-
watching?
I was watching a guy called Sky Does Minecraft.
Ah,
if
yeah,
you can
yeah.
remember him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was probably the biggest at the time, and he had a whole group of people. And I remember just watching it and just thinking, God damn, like this is something I really, really wanted to do.
Right.
But, I think it must have been like 13, 14 at the time. Didn't have a PC, no idea how to edit. And, it was the days where they got Bandicam up the top or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
And it was like the most scuffed looking thing.
Yep.
So, yeah, I just ended up just watching YouTube for a few years, didn't really do much. But
Mhm.
then fast forward, when was it like maybe 2016, 2017, I went last few years of school. I did a subject where I learned how to edit and saved up for a computer. And basically, I had all the equipment anyway. And I was just like, you know what? Let's give it a go. So 2017 was when I started, which is like 2 years after you peaking, maybe. When did you start frequently putting videos out?
Probably actually around 2017 too. Like I was uploading like random videos, like maybe like once a week or something, like 2015, 2016, but like nothing serious. Nothing was edited. I didn't even have editing software until like a year or two after. So like nothing was really serious probably until like 2016, 2017 when I started like uploading more consistently, but it was all just trash. just garbage videos anyway, but yeah.
No, I'm the same. Yeah, I was, had the PlayStation out and would just hit the little, what is it, record
Share
button on
button.
there.
You
double
were
tap the
recording
share
off,
button.
off your PS4. Oh, okay. All right.
It's like 720p and anyway, just don't look back at the archives of the channel, please.
Can we all watch
Yeah.
our first episodes? Our first
Oh, no.
videos? Next episode?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah,
next
save it
part
for
we'll
another
review.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's interesting that like you like had a class that like taught you a bit of editing. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's like something a lot of people can do if they're interested in it. I mean, I think you can do a lot of that online too now. There's like courses you can take online. But
Yeah,
even
and honestly,
that,
it
like,
wasn't even a class. Like, I just went on to actually, I used YouTube to learn how to edit. So if there is anyone out there that's, thinking whether they should give it a go, just get on. Everything's on YouTube these days. As you said,
Pretty-
they've
Do
got
it,
the
guys.
Crush
Pretty much.
Just do
machine
it.
and the
Yeah, and like even though everyone talks about how bad their first videos were, that's really what you have to start. Like you don't need expensive stuff or like a vast knowledge of editing to start, Everyone starts somewhere, and like as long as you're making progress from that, I think that's really like the goal. And like just enjoying it too. Like you just have to enjoy it.
Hashtag just hit record.
Exactly.
Just do it, guys.
Yeah. I think that's like something that people are just afraid of, just starting, honestly. And that was what it was for me too. Like I didn't know exactly what to do, so I just never tried anything.
Yeah,
And that was like my thing. It's like once I kind of got a bit of confidence to start, then I was like, I just went into it and just kept improving from there. Like I said, I didn't have any editing software for like a while. So if like I messed up in a recording, I would just stop and redo all of it. Like it would just restart the whole game.
Oh, yeah, right.
It was
I
harsh.
started streaming on because I don't remember why, but I started streaming. Because the PlayStation, it was hard to get the footage from PlayStation to like my computer. So I streamed everything because no one watched me. I just streamed it all. I think I still have the channel there on a separate channel, and then I just downloaded the video from YouTube, and then I cut it up into the video. And every time someone would come in randomly, I'd just like be really silent and shy, and then they just dislike the video and go away. So it was fine.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh man, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
next podcast is going to be interesting. We are
it's
dig these up from the archives.
pretty crazy to like think about like how much you've come from. That's why I don't want to delete any of my old videos, because like even though they're trash and I don't want people to watch them, I still like having them to like, you know, you like having something to look back on to see where you've come from, you know, because I think that's important too, especially when you're
I also
like
remember
unmotivated.
how I don't know if you guys felt like this because I had a lot of like ego, but I thought I was the funniest thing as well when I first started.
Yeah, I think
And
everyone's a bit like
I was
that.
not.
I think everyone always thinks what they're doing currently is possibly better than it might be. I think it's easy to look back and like see all of the flaws with it, but I think that's also like when you're making something, I think you have to believe in it, because if you don't believe that what you're doing is funny or enjoyable, then it's not going to turn out funny or enjoyable, even if like in hindsight you don't like it, you know. But yeah, I definitely look back and I'm like, why did I think this was good when it's clearly just trash and nothing looks or sounds good and none of my jokes are really funny. But yeah, I think just you just gotta believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Hashtag just hit record, right?
Just-
record.
yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag hit record, guys.
just hit record.
Hashtag yo, what's up, friend faces?
So wait, where did you actually get the inspiration for like your specific channel though? Because like Clumsy, I know yours is Clumsy King. You know, you call your subscribers friend faces and everything.
Mine
like
was the Clumsy Ninja.
mhm.
I started off as Clumsy Ninja, and my URL for YouTube is Clumsy Ninja. But when Ninja rose to fame, everyone that came across me thought I was just riding on the Ninja thing and trying to be like Ninja. And I was like, okay, well, this has got to change.
Oh.
So wait, is your URL still that, like the Clumsy
Yeah,
Ninja?
I think it's still Clumsy Ninja, like youtube.com/Clumsy Ninja.
That's rough. Wow. Yes, that's kind of
Gee.
awkward because like I had the name Pecan like way before that was like a food. So like when people started like growing those, I was like, damn man, I should have copyrighted that. You know, I would have made millions off the pecan industry. It's
Because
crazy.
pecans didn't exist before that.
No, if you look up when
So you'd be
pecans were
rolling
invented,
it,
it
dude.
was like in 2016 or something. Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, I think somebody was like watching my channel and were like, damn, we should make a nut that's like this guy because he's nutty. Haha. That's
All right.
so like
If you, sorry, you go.
yeah, of course, because you cut me off. That was kind of rude. So like where'd you come up with like the
Anyway.
whole friends faces thing? Like that's a pretty nice and simple intro. I like it.
Yeah,
Where'd you get that?
I like to say things that don't make sense in a way
Right.
because friend faces
Yeah.
doesn't make any
Right.
sense. Because
Sorry, I was just reading the shirt.
yo,
God
it
damn
says
it.
why. Okay, so yo, what's up, friend faces? I'm just saying, you're a friend and you have a face.
Right. Yeah, it's
And
just
it's-
simple. Yeah.
It's so stupid that it stuck.
Yeah, I like that.
And stay
It's-
clumsy doesn't mean anything either.
All right, but I think it fit like the theme of your channel. I like that. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
that I have anything that really translates over to my channel. Like, I can be like, stay
You're talking
nutty.
about starting
I
like
don't
the
know.
adventurer.
Yeah. Well, like my
Please,
original
please, can you
idea
start
for
ending it with stay nutty.
Stay
please,
nutty.
please?
stay nutty gamers. You know, keep on nutting. You know, just be out there nutting like every
Can you
day.
just call your subscribers, yo, what's up, nut boys?
Yo, what's up, nut? Well, like I need the female audience too. You know, like I can't like
No, but
exclude
PewDiePie
people.
calls all his like subscribers
Oh,
bros.
bros, true.
So it's like
All right.
even girls, like they're like, yeah, I'm
They're
a
still
bro.
bro. Right. Okay. Yeah, nutty boys.
Imagine girls going around, yeah, I'm a nut boy.
Yo, true. All right, yeah. I think that. See, I'm just like the whole time I'm like, oh no, that's stupid. Like I couldn't do that because that's so dumb. But like
Dude,
the
just
fact
talk
that
to me.
yeah,
I'll always like talk you
Yeah.
into stupid.
that's that's what you need. If you're looking to start anything, you need somebody like these two guys to just be so stupid that you're like, oh, what could possibly go wrong? And that's pretty much how you'll get anywhere in life. But Toho, what was the inspiration for your channel and your name?
Well, I remember it was my 18th birthday, which is probably pretty late. But you know, that night I was thinking, look, I want to start a YouTube channel this year. What am I going to call it? And honestly, I don't know. I just saw
What-
that a heap
what-
of people. Oh yeah.
So what made you throw the real in there? Like
Yeah.
what made you throw real in there from just Toho?
Okay, I'll explain it. So first of all, a heap of very popular people, whatever you want to call it out there, have names that have 4 letters in them. I don't know any off the top of my head, but they do.
Clumsy, Pecan. Like yeah, a bunch.
Well, just shorter
a
names, I
bunch,
guess.
bunch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I decided to combine my first and last name, which is T-O and then H-O, so you get Toho.
Don't dox yourself.
And that was I won't.
So you just
That
took
was-
your name. I like that. Yeah.
So that was how it came about, and it originally started as Toho Gaming, and because not having the first 100 subscribers, I wanted people to know, well, it's a gaming channel.
Right.
But then after that, I didn't want to specifically be known for gaming, so I decided to take that off and put the real. And then when we hit
Gotcha.
100,000 subscribers, we're taking the real off and we're just becoming Toho because I don't need to identify myself as the
right.
real one.
Yeah. You might.
I
Yeah.
am
People will
the
know.
Yeah.
But,
I like
but
that. Yeah.
similar to your, Pecan or the Ninja, Toho is the name of a film company from Japan. I don't know if you know them. They do all the
Oh.
Godzilla movies.
I didn't know that. No.
Ah,
So-
yes.
Which is a little bit, I'm a little bit worried, but I do capitalize the H and it's just based off of my name. I hope that I'm not treading on anyone's toes or anything.
Right. Yeah. You might get
So
contacted
basically,
by some
Toho's
lawyers.
trying to attack China, and he's an alien.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, that is true. You are an alien. So, yeah, I don't think that they can sue you because you're from another planet. Like, if you're from space, I don't think you can be held accountable in any kind of, like, court. So I think that makes sense,
No, I
But,
think
like,
you're pretty shafted, Toho. You probably won't be around for much longer, just
Yeah.
based on the
Honestly,
assassination
rip.
rate. And
you're probably
China.
right. But
Yeah.
yeah, so like stay nutty, stay clumsy. we're not
Stay
calling
nut,
out.
boys.
We're not calling that my fans the Tohos. Are we?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
I think. Have you asked them if they want to be called the Tohos?
Toes,
Because
not
toes.
maybe they
yet.
want. Yeah, maybe they want to be called
I don't know,
Toes.
dude.
I will start a petition, Toho. You know I will
No.
start a petition.
Yeah, and that'll have to get like 100,000 signatures or something. No, I don't know. See, I
do
kind
it.
of like to call them like PewDiePie. The bros, the toe bros. I've always had that in mind since before starting the channel.
Why,
Yeah, but
why
you're
don't you? That's
Toho,
good.
so the Tohos
Because,
makes
you know,
sense.
The females. Do
But
they know it?
everybody can be a bro.
They not-
Females
but like,
don't exist on the internet. What's wrong with you guys?
but
I don't know.
think
Maybe
you're-
I'll start doing that.
I think you just need to ask
What
them.
should I say?
You
What
just
about
need to
Toho-
ask
What
them.
do I say
Bro
at
and
the end?
hose.
What do I say at the end?
See you later,
stay
Toho.
clumsy and-
Stay clumsy.
Yeah.
Just say stay clumsy.
Say, you say at the end of your videos, go subscribe
Make
to
sure to
Pecan
clean your
Gaming.
glasses.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think that like the reel and everything kind of and the gaming and everyone's channel that's just akin to everybody like back in like the earlier stages of YouTube like putting like 1080p or like HD in their like names to like let people know that their videos are like high quality, it's in 1080p. But now like looking at that's like I mean everybody's in that,
So
so there's no point.
Yours would legally have to be Pecan. Pecan
Yeah.
Gaming 360.
360 HD.
Yeah, because I do 360 no scopes in all of my videos. That's how I start off
His
my
would be
videos.
360 SD.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, no, that is another thing because I added the reel in there. Put in Toho, it'll come up with the Japanese film company. But have you ever had people say to you, Pecan, I've put Pecan in and it's been hard to find your channel?
Not since I've become incredibly popular and successful. People have been
Yeah, I
able
was
to
gonna
find
say.
me.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, if you searched Pecan like a while ago, I wouldn't come up at all, and it would be like an old lady who does cooking videos, and her
I
name was like,
remember that, dude.
her name was like
Yeah, that
Pecan
was my
Corner.
worry.
Yeah,
Well, Steve,
so I
you
was
to
like,
take her out.
yeah, we need to take her out. But it was also just the fact that I was like, yo, if I get to a certain level of popularity and a lot of people search for me, then people searching for just regular pecans or like pecan recipes, they're gonna find me by accident, and I'm gonna corner the market on like grandmas making pies and stuff. And that's really what I'm looking for in terms of my audience.
That's not really long-term subscribers though, is it? Like,
But I
old.
think they have a lot of time, so like while they're waiting for the pies to cook in the oven, they'll just throw on my video and be like, yo, what's up, nutty boys? Hope you're making a great pie today. Make sure you do your
have to
360.
say nut boys. Yo, what's
Nut
up, nut boys? All right, so I have one last question for you guys on the theme of this whole first podcast.
Uh-huh.
After it, what is your high point so far
Oh,
making videos
oh,
in the YouTubes?
my
That
high
is a good
point?
one.
I know it's a good one.
Honestly,
It comes from my 27-year-old wise brain.
so wise. I think honestly my high point was like hitting my first 100 subscribers, because like at that point it was like taking me like, I think months I got to like 30 subscribers. It was like a year or something, and then like I think I went into like a summer and I had like 30 subscribers, and then at the end of it I had like 60. Like it was really slow to get my first 100,
Wow.
but like I was just making videos and I was just trying to get better, and like once I got to that 100 I was like, dang, that's a lot of people. It's 100 people. And like at that point I was like, all right, I'm gonna start taking this a little more seriously, try to like actually upload consistently. And I think that was like around the time that I started having people come to my videos like kind of regularly, like commenting on like
Yeah.
most of them, and like I would recognize them and be like, oh, this isn't just like somebody randomly stopping by, like these were people coming back, you know. So I think like
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
that first 100 was like really like the big
Recurring
point.
viewers is a great thing.
Yeah, because it's like you get having the sense of community is like really what I want, and like to see people like interacting and like actually coming to the videos, it's like awesome. Like, so having like to see my first like people like coming to the videos like consistently, like really made me happy, and to think that like something's actually like starting to happen, you know.
Yeah.
What about,
And what about you,
what
Toho?
about you, Toho? Oh, you
Look,
alien son of a bitch.
You know,
What about you,
I
son?
will say
Alien son?
what everyone says, and I will thank all of my subscribers out there. And do come back. It is fantastic. And you're reading those comments is really cool. But I think the high point for me, which is another reason why I did start up YouTube, was to meet people out there on the internet. And
Right.
I have met some fantastic people, including you two. And yeah, honestly, these are friends
better?
that I've got.
Yeah, who's better right
But
now?
just
You have to
straight up,
answer.
Who
You have to
do you like
answer.
more, Bill
You have
PK?
to answer, or else we're kicking you off the podcast and telling everybody that you're an alien from like outer space, and the government will come and take you and do
Who
tests.
hates China?
Yeah.
Can we answer that in a future podcast?
No, right now.
episode?
Right now. Right now. No,
Oh,
right now.
I'm not. It's like having your two parents.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
are your
pick
parents.
Between them.
You have to choose.
I
Who do you
can't
like
pick
better?
between.
Yeah.
Okay. Answer this. Who do you like better, your dad or your dad?
My dad.
All right, good choice. Good choice. Okay.
I knew
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Mhm.
But yeah, like, I love all of my subs and the comments that they leave for the reason that it drives me forward to want to make more. But the people that I've also met, like you two,
Mhm.
Who's your favorite?
I'm not. Just stop asking. But through regular means of going to uni or school, I would have never encountered you guys. So a high point for me on YouTube is just the opportunity to meet amazing people, like around the world. Like Pekan, you're sitting on the other side of the world right now, and we're chatting here.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of like
Kinda
crazy to
crazy.
think about, like all the people you've
Funzy's
met.
up there too. There's not
He's like
quite as-
around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could walk to your house in 10 minutes probably.
Yeah, Australia's like a really
But yeah,
small
that
country.
is
Australia's
a
really
high point
small
for me.
and it's not spread out at all.
No, not at all. Yeah. But it's crazy to think about like all the people you've met that you wouldn't have met if you didn't start doing YouTube. Which I guess is like the same as like any other hobby, like if you're not like, if you didn't start doing something, you wouldn't really like have met those people. But like, I think it's crazy with YouTube, it's like any internet based things, you can meet anyone anywhere. and make like friendships like that. Like if we didn't start YouTube and like you didn't look at my one video or whatever, however you came across me, Clumsy, like none of this would have ever happened, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like
I would have gone to New York
Yeah.
and not even met you.
yeah, that's crazy.
Like we would have never had a bath together, and you would have never fighted while we played Twister.
Oh my god, yeah, that would have never happened, and I probably would not have as many gray hairs as I do have.
That's gonna be such a good video,
God.
and I don't know why I haven't edited it yet.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But yeah, Clumsy, what about you? Did you have a certain high point?
Do you
I already know what he's gonna say.
want to answer that for me?
Do you want to?
What is it, boys?
It's okay. There's either like one or two things, and they both involve your giant ego.
So
So it's either Matt Pat
Matt
said your
Pat saying
name.
my name.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Yep, I knew it. God damn. I'm just gonna tweet at him like every day, just
So-
ask him to say the word pecan once.
No,
Voice
but for
acting.
realsies, the Awoki, obviously,
Yeah, that was
not
pretty cool.
so much me. Like that was crazy. Like it blew up. Like
Hang on,
For
hang on.
no
For new
reason.
viewers, what are you talking about here?
so, I voice acted the main character in a game called Escape the Awoki, and it blew the hell up on YouTube. And the high point was like every YouTuber that plays horror games played it. So the high point for me was watching Jacksepticeye and like my voice being in his video was really cool.
Right.
Like watching Markiplier, the same thing.
Yeah.
Like just like they've heard my voice, which is kind of weird to think.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how like all like game developers too feel as well. Like
Yeah.
any game developer that I've talked to that like sees their game, like indie developers, like have their game played by like bigger YouTubers and like just have people see it, it's so exciting because you're just getting more eyes onto like your creation, something that you helped make, and that's really exciting, really cool, honestly. So yeah, that was really cool when you first told me that like that was happening and everything. That was insane because that game did
I
blow
also
up.
got Jacksepticeye's personal email, and I can't release that.
You just,
I
are you
got
just
it.
threatening people
It
now?
was-
You're just threatening to
It was
dox
a
people
relentless effort. You know how hard it was to get his email?
for good reason.
gonna be a
It was
Because
a
recurring
little bit
thing.
hard.
people need privacy. Yeah, so don't go around threatening that
Yeah.
you have stuff like
So,
that.
Jacksepticeye.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
You
god.
know, like-
you're covering the legal fees of this podcast. I want you to know that. I accept nothing.
That's fine.
I accept nothing.
We're
of
an
this.
intergalactic podcast who are like, who just, we don't live by Earth law, you know?
Yeah.
Look, this might not directly translate, but Jacksepticeye once played my Happy Wheels level, and it got over 350,000 plays. I just
You
wanna
made
put
a
that out
Happy
there.
Wheels level
We
for
don't have
Jack?
to go into details.
Huh.
And
No, it wasn't
how
even
have
for
you
you.
interacted with Jacksepticeye, Pecan?
I haven't. I mean, I didn't know that we needed to flex our interaction with other
Because-
YouTubers.
I don't know about you guys, but Markiplier saying that the main character of the game was annoying was
Is that a highlight of your life?
that was one of
That
the,
was,
you know, it was good and bad. He
Yeah.
called me out,
yeah.
but also
I mean, that was like your
he also
first big
saw-
time like
he
voice
also
acting.
saw my face. Like,
Yeah.
you know those
Oof.
secret videos on the website?
Yeah.
Like he watched. I appeared my face on Markiplier's video.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But like, I think that a lot of people's like criticisms of that, like, it was your first time voice acting. I think you did a really good job for like having no experience or training in that. Like, I think that's really cool. And like, I think people forget that like Mr. Crow, like nobody expected that to like really blow up the way it did.
Yeah, it's just one dude.
Yeah.
Like literally one dude.
Yeah. It's
There's
crazy.
DLC coming out, and we've definitely fixed all the like things that people are saying, like
Right.
the consistency of voice coming out, like voice lines happening, and like I'm not screaming at the Awakening anymore, which was like one of the big things people hated.
Yeah. And it's like also kind of like what we were talking about, like how to, you just need to start creating something and then just make sure you're improving over time. And I think that like, if you look at the demo for that game and then to the full game, I think there's a lot of improvement obviously made in a lot of time. So I don't know. I think that, I think it's cool to see like different areas of, like the same general thing that you're doing. Like you're working on improving on YouTube, and then you're also doing like other stuff with like games and voice acting and stuff like that. And it's all like taking the same kind of path of just trying to get better and just trying new things,
Yeah.
you know? And that's all we're about here at the Serious Mating. So yeah, I think
like
I think we learned stuff about each other.
Do we were talking about intros and outros. Do we have an outro for Serious Mating?
Do
we dance ourselves out?
What are we
think
saying?
it
Are we
is.
saying
I
stay
think
up?
we dance ourselves out to that music again.
Ooh, yeah. Oh god, you guys hear that? It's coming. It's coming. Well, thank you all for stopping by the Serious Mating podcast. And we'll see you boys and girls in the next one. Ooh.
Oh, goodbye.